TMI, but we're all friends here, right? My husband asks to go out every single night. My husband has since filed for divorce, which means technically he's suing me. Ha!
Rivah TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. So as you guys know, anytime I see some foolishness going on in the wonderful world of TikTok, I have to bring it to you guys right here and we have to talk about it. So in this video, you guys have already seen the title. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to press play, pause, play, and give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire situation.
TMI, but we're all friends here, right? My husband asks to go out every single night. Sometimes he wants to go play pool, sometimes he wants to stop at the casinos, sometimes he just wants to drive around, and I believe him. I believe he says where he's going, but he stays out late, and it's every single night. I don't feel like he did this when we were dating. And I get it, okay? I'm bored at night too. I'm exhausted. We got 2 little kids. I get it. But I hate that he does that, and he says that he is not going to change that. So I need to know, am I being unreasonable? Because I can see like one night a week being fine, but like when you're parents to young children, I feel like even one night a week is a lot.
So before she continues, you know, her even starting off the conversation by asking, like, we're all friends here, right? Like, the answer to that question is, first of all, no, we're not. Okay, y'all, a lot of these women come on the internet, come on social media, and are willing and ready to tell their business to complete strangers. Some who don't care about you, some who don't want to see you doing good, some who don't want to see a restorative process within your relationship or your marriage. So first of all, are we all friends here? The answer to that is no. But second of all, if you are in a relationship with this person and you are noticing that every moment that they have the opportunity to not spend time with you, I don't think your thought process should be, is this normal or is it okay that he's doing it? I think your thought process should be, is there a deeper conversation that we're needing to have within our relationship? Because clearly this is not the safe space that it should be for him.
I don't know. I am also not a very social person. So maybe I'm in the wrong. You guys are a bunch of nosy little hoes. Yeah, I'll give an update. I did not expect that video to be as enticing and exciting as I guess people thought it was, which is good because I thought that that might be normal and that I was the problem. But good news is you guys set me straight. Anyways, my husband has since filed for divorce, which means technically he's suing me. Ha! And like, I'm so mentally exhausted at this point that I did not fight that at all.
So here's the thing, right? This is my issues that I have on a consistent basis when women come to the internet and talk about their relationship woes, is because normally when women come on the internet and talk about their relationship, they leave out a lot of intricate parts in the story. So we went from the initial part of the conversation being that this man is out every night, right? And now we're leading to this man has since, from the posting of that video, filed for divorce from this woman. Now we know based on statistics that men do not usually file for divorce, right? The scale is, you know, astronomically tipped to the fact that women are the ones who are filing for divorce. So if we're hearing that this man has stayed out of the home, okay, and somehow created a safe space wherever that may be outside, and then also decided to then file for divorce from the mother of his younger children, this does not lead me to believe automatically that this man is the problem. Maybe there are a lot of things that were going on that she is leaving out of the story. In her comment section alone on TikTok under both videos, people are like, he's cheating on you, he's this, he's doing the wrong thing, all he wanted was a wife and children, but he didn't want to be a husband and a man. But I'm trying to figure out, like, if 1 + 1 is 2 and 5 + 5 is 10, okay? You were married to this man, you guys had a relationship. In the dating phase, he was not acting like this. Clearly something changed. Clearly something happened, and that something is what women normally leave out of the story because to them it's not a big deal, but to that man it was obviously everything. Clearly. Because as I said before, he filed for divorce, and men don't usually do that, especially when children are involved.
I was like, okay. So we have a whole court date and everything, and we'll see if he actually shows up and we do the thing, and what's gonna happen, I don't know. He is wildly unpredictable, but like we are very amicable and we're still best friends, which is probably the weirdest part, but like I don't know what's going on with him. He is clearly going through something. What that is, I don't know.
How don't you know that? How don't you know? If y'all are so cool and so best friends and everything's all good and yada 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 and free, how do you not know what's going on with your husband? How do you not know what is, causing this situation with the father of your children? How do you not know that? And that alone means that there's clearly a gap in you guys' communication. Obviously, there's no way that my best friend, could be getting a divorce and I have no idea what's going through her mind and why she's wanting to do that. He's in a relationship with you. You claim that you guys are best friends and he is wanting to divorce you and you're like, I have no idea where this is coming from. I don't know. Maybe he'll do it. Maybe we won't. What are you talking about? Do you know this person? Like, are you aware of who this person is?
I will let y'all know if I get divorced. Yeah. I have seen the comments expressing concern for me and my situation. Thank you. And I have also seen the comments that are like, this is rage bait. There's no way this is clickbait. Thank you for that reality check. For real though, I know that TikTok makes it seem like these things are happening so close together. It's because they sit in my drafts because I'm chicken shit and I don't post them immediately when things are happening. This has been a long time cooking up. So if I seem checked out of the situation, it is because I am exhausted and I am a little bit checked out at this point. But thank you for your concern. I am fully lawyered up. And it is not rage bait, although that was a good reality check for me. I needed that, thank you. You may have guessed this, but I probably will not post about this situation much more on my page. I am extremely resilient. I have 2 beautiful children. Yeah.
I want you guys in the comment section to let me know your opinions and your thoughts on the angle of this situation, because how can you come to a conversation, say that this man leaves you high and dry every night, engaging women in conversation that you know for a fact? We all know the place of TikTok. We all know that they are the most divisive in relationships, the most divisive in marriages. Men are beneath women and women rule the world. We already know that TikTok has that mindset. Then you come on and say that he filed for divorce from you, and now all of a sudden you no longer want to talk about the situation. All of a sudden, when the conversation is turned back around on you and what happened and what led up to this, now you no longer want to bring any of that conversation or those pieces into, the public or, on a platform. You just want to go ahead and keep it private and move forward in a silent way when you're the one who brought everything to the internet in the first place. But again, once that, gaze is turned back on you to say this is not adding up, and we're not understanding the context of this situation, all of a sudden you no longer want to have parts of the conversation. That don't make no sense. If you want my personal opinion, I don't know these people personally. I don't know exactly what it is that they go through. All I know is the very loose tidbits that she dropped on TikTok. My personal opinion, it seems like they were having a tumultuous relationship. Maybe for various different reasons. Obviously, they have a breakdown in their communication styles. Obviously, they have 2 very different ideologies of what a relationship consists of. He used to act a certain way prior to a lot of things. Maybe she had a lot of changes. Maybe she had, she presented differently after the children. Maybe whatever it was, right? I'm not going to put it all on her or him, but obviously there was a change. We know that children change relationships.
I don't feel like he did this when we were dating.
He started to then retreat and do his own thing. And those were red flags waving, about the relationship going downhill. And instead of tending to them, she retreated and, left that situation alone, came to the internet, exposed certain parts of their relationship, and then he filed for divorce. One thing I know is that when men are unhappy in relationships, they will communicate that to you. Men are natural problem solvers. So if there's some kind of issues going on, if they see something that they're not liking, or, you know, that doesn't align with what it is that they actually want, they're going to communicate that, especially if they have already made a vow of marriage and they have children with you. They're going to want to create that community base and maintain it. So if there was a change in any kind of way, I'm sure he voiced that. But you no longer want to communicate to us whatever that would have been. You no longer want to talk about maybe your part to play in the situation. Now, all of a sudden, you want to retreat and you don't want to talk about it no more. That's a red flag to me. So for all the women who are, you know, victimizing her in this situation and are immediately saying that the man's bad, I can't say that. Okay, it's some foolishness going on. And I'm not going to say that this man is bad because, like I said before, it's statistically proven that men will stick it out in a relationship even if they can't stand you. They are more prone to stick it out. And he didn't. So something ain't adding up. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.
Rivah TV.